In Central Park, and it's Saturday. It's the day before NRF starts, and I just finished a very cold run just to get me centered so that I'm ready to network and show up as my best self when I'm meeting people. And it's also beautiful. You can see the little bit of the New York skyline over here. What is on the agenda tonight is going to be some happy hours, and yeah, I'll take you along so that you can see what I'm up to.
Figure out what might be next before the consumer knows what they want next.
I am at the Retailers Moving from Vision to Value with AI, sponsored by Google.
But we do have major CPG companies already starting to use generative imagery and videos in their true one-to-one marketing.
Hello, my name is Carla Wright. I am a solutions engineering lead at Shopify, and I lead our diverse industries and our food, alcohol, beverage verticals. Sandra just joined me on watching a panel that I was moderating with a couple of our clients and a partner of ours on composable architecture.
I thought you did such a great job. The brand was Archipelago. They leveraged liquid theme for the composable architecture. I looked at the website. It's beautiful user experience, kind of like game recognized game with user experience design. So with the agency, Saltwater, also out of Santa Barbara, they're so talented. Carla, I would love to hear a little bit about what you're really excited about right now at Shopify.
I am so excited about the enterprise roadmap. We have a few things coming, including like multi-entity, which is so exciting. But generally, I am just excited about the momentum of enterprise among Shopify and how everything I'm hearing today on the floor, all of the things that these brands are asking to make possible, it's either already possible on Shopify or it is on the roadmap, and it's a matter of like, well, it's coming in another quarter, it's coming in one more quarter after that.
And actually, I think it'd be fun to kind of talk about how we met. We were actually at another conference, so this is where, you know, it's great to go to conferences and kind of build community. Carla was so amazing when I met her at B2B Online in Orlando. We were at this women's breakfast, and she was such a charismatic speaker, and it was really great to hear from her the strides that Shopify has made on the B2B side, because I think the Shopify narrative of like coming in D2C, I think that there's actually a really impressive play that you can make with B2B and Shopify. So I'm so excited to be talking to you about that.
Likewise, I'm so excited to learn about all the wonderful projects that you're doing and the use cases you're hearing. I love getting in the weeds, but no, head to more conferences, because relationships like this just don't happen by accident. They happen by showing up and just seeing where the conversation takes you.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me. You're so great.
Thank you.
So I am here with Andrea, and we're at the Fermat booth. And Andrea, can you tell us a little bit about Fermat?
So at Fermat, we help brands create hyper-personalized shopping experiences after the ad. So a few different use cases. You know, we have brands that are maybe in the health and wellness space that have a wellness product, but the reason of why someone would actually buy that product is different. Maybe it is for age demographics, skin concern, maybe male versus female. And so they're able to create ad creative, and then that entire shopping funnel is very one-to-one with that. So maybe a skincare brand is targeting elderly women for wrinkles versus younger women for just clear skin, right? Acne. So you could create many different funnels, and it's actually no code.
I work at an agency.
Love it.
And we've got designers on our team. We've got a lot of marketers that work alongside the designers. Do you tell me like what it's like using Fermat as a platform? Do you have to be a designer? How does that work?
So it's trivially easy. I'm not technical at all, and I demoed the platform and can create a pretty awesome funnel in a matter of 3 minutes. So anyone that has a marketing background or creative background can do it in probably less than a minute. And so we also have an AI power builder that helps and supports the creative teams with creating maybe like a 5 reasons why you would purchase this product so that you can really expand that TAM. And so creating funnels through Fremont is extremely easy and fast, and we have agencies that work for brands doing it. We have brand creative teams building them themselves, so anyone that can get in the platform can really build it quickly.
Well, I am here at the Lily AI booth, and really excited to be learning about Lily AI directly with your team.
Lily AI is a product attributes management platform, and what we're focused on doing is improving search and product discovery wherever consumers are looking for and discovering products. What we found is that there is a big divide between how brands describe the products they sell and how consumers describe those products when they're searching for them. So Lily is a computer vision and AI platform that's able to take in product catalog imagery and automatically assign 15 to 30 consumer-centric product attributes to improve product discovery.
And do you guys work across different platforms?
So we're focused on Google search and then on-site search, right? So we have a direct no-code integration with Google, which makes it super easy for brands to get started. But we also have integrations with Salesforce, with Shopify, and then a number of like site search engines like Bloomreach, Algolia, etc.
So I guess in like really simple terms, can you describe a typical use case or maybe your favorite use case, like customer use case of Lily?
So I think the most important thing in the space that we're in is showing a lift in revenue. And what Lily is able to do, specifically for our Google search use case, is increase clicks, impressions, and revenue and overall traffic to site. And then once consumers are on site, we see a big lift in the relevance of products that are returned, as well as like revenue associated with Lily attributed products.
You are improving visibility on search engine results pages. Is like an SEO impact, like?
Yeah, so it's an SEO impact, but it's also like what we see now is that over 80% of traffic coming to site from Google is actually from the product listings and product listing ads. So what we want to make sure that we're doing is giving Google better data so that your brand is showing up above the fold without actually having to increase your spend. So that way your CPCs are lower and you get overall better ROAS without, again, having to spend more money on Google marketing.
So what you guys are impacting are product attributes like product descriptions or?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So actually all of our data is metadata behind the scenes, so you actually don't see it. And one of the biggest benefits that we're able to provide to brands from like an attribution standpoint is subjective attributes. So things like style, trend, occasion that are really difficult to define, we're able to do that.
And then for my non-technical audience, what is metadata? You kind of addressed it. You don't see it on the page.
Yeah, so metadata is just hidden information about your product that consumers never see.
Yeah, and but it does get ingested by like, crawlers.
Google.
How often does it get updated? Is it dynamic?
Yeah, it's a good question. So it definitely is dynamic and it gets updated as frequently as possible. So what we're doing is constantly scouring the web, like things like TikTok, Pinterest, and Instagram to understand what new trends are coming out there. And then our team is defining what those trends mean. And then if there is applicable products within your catalog that fit a trend, we're automatically updating that for you.
And who would be the best fit for Lily? Like, what is your ideal, merchant that would see a lot of success with Lily?
So I think multi-brand retailers tend to see like a ton of success for us, but we also see a lot of success in like single brands as well, right? So like anybody who's looking to, again, like improve their visibility without spending a ton on Google can get a lot of benefit from Lily. So we work with brands that are super small and up and coming all the way through like the largest names in retail. The smaller brand, you can sometimes get swallowed in the sea of Google and it's difficult for new customers to find your brand and discover you. We're helping brands get that visibility and be more discoverable.
Great. Check it out, lily.ai. Thanks, guys.
When the customer can log into profile, see her past purchases, some information about her spending style, some looks that was generated already by her or by AI or by sales associates in the store. But in this case, Anna, our client, want to create a look for Bermuda wedding that she was invited to. So she can pull up this creative area where it's possible to just gather visual inspiration and also provide some context with the plain English. So we can just drag and drop some items from the wish list. We can also upload some inspiration. In this case, it's going to be like Zendaya pictures, but it can be your pictures or any other person's pictures. You can also provide some description that's going to be actually a beach side.
That's in the natural language too.
Yeah, correct. We also have some shortcuts like can be customizable, but you can also provide in plain English yourself. Then you can create a look based on this. So it's gonna take a few seconds to generate kind of more tropical look with different items. You can iterate on this look, so you can, if you want to change something about it, you can provide extra contents. You can click edit look to bring more visual inspiration, so it will bring back that canvas, that creative area. You can learn more about this look, so we see some primary fabrics, these basic, the number of items, cost, style. And if you select specific item, you can obviously learn more about this item, alternatives, all of that. But the great feature is that you can click that AI try on, and the video of this dress on a body type similar to you.
Crazy. It's so
It will be generated on the fly, so you can see it. It's even going to be generated in a setting that you described. It's going to be like beachside location. You will be able to change the scene, change the angle or body type. So yeah, it's not going to work like that right now. Yeah, but it's something that we envision will be available with this tool. Yeah.
And then your team built this. Do you want to talk a little bit about like what it's built on? Do you know like?
So yeah, it's in terms of AI. So we use Sora to generate this video and some other pre-built data models, but it can be customizable to your specific tech stack. So this exact example can be rebuilt around any specific company's needs.
And then I know that Chanel was just here. We had a big group of Chanel just like watching and getting a demo. So for this, like let's say you had a client, like Chanel wanted to work with you and utilize this, integrate this. What would be required on the side of the brand, the merchant? Like would they have to supply you with like pictures of the product in different angles, or like what would onboarding look like?
So to integrate this, I guess the tech side of the things will be handled by our tech team and their tech team. In terms of content, so the database with obviously their selling items needs to be shared. No extra angles required. So, for example, this video was generated from basically this picture.
Wow.
So as you see, there's only one picture of this dress.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So and just a plain text description about the beach side of this wedding. So yeah. So no extra effort. So the existing infrastructure can be utilized and existing content. So nothing extra is required.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This blew me away. So I just want to thank you guys. So we are at Première Vision, New York, and this is actually geared toward the fashion industry. Designers can come and look at fabrics and trim and basically find the raw materials for their creations. And I'm actually here with a friend of mine, Aru, who has a brand, Aru May. Hey, Aru. I know that you're here for inspiration, and you're kind of planning your spring and summer collection. Do you want to kind of talk about walking this floor and things that have caught your eye?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of nice fabrics, and I'm looking for flowy, very like spring and summery fabrics, and maybe florals and laces. I'm still thinking what to create next, so I'm a little bit overwhelmed with all these choices, and I want to come tomorrow as well because I need more time to decide. It's so wonderful that there's so many great manufacturers of fabrics and manufacturers.
Lots of creatives in this space. Definitely like a big departure from Javits Center, which is very retail and tech focused. It's really fun to be able to experience like both kinds of events. And we're in Tribeca in this really cool light-filled window-filled space.